Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fucking Sesh'room. We are live at our boys' living room. We're not going to drop the location because we know y'all watch it.
Welcome to my home.
His humble abode.
It is
And
Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day.
Celebrate
Or how
all
I
the
like
moms out there.
Milk Day.
Respect to the moms.
Milk Day. I can't wait for DILF Day too. So. That's when I shine, baby.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to take our
Yeah, we didn't do the whole RIP thing, but
did we get ahead of ourselves?
we did a little bit, but we're also behind, so that's the emergency today.
We're behind us.
Yeah, but this is the shoot the shit episode, everybody.
We're behind on ourselves. Because we're behind. The back shots though?
You want to say
Backshot yourself? What?
Yo.
It was like, all I'm saying, if I was a clone,
Uh-huh. All right.
That's another episode of Sesh'room, guys.
Let's wrap this up, boys. All right, well, I'm your host here. I'm Yuri, here, 4B champion here with a katana. Shout out to Joe. Steel. Oh, look at these bad boys. We got whip out
Katana boys?
Katana
Should I get
boys.
shots and swords later or what?
Big Joyce.
sounds like a dope.
You want to flip my beans?
Huh?
The Katana boys?
Katana boys?
Yeah. We're about to have epic
I
battles.
just watched Shogun.
You guys watch some swords later or what?
Yeah, probably. Want to?
So you already got the form down.
I do. All these years of anime, bro.
But continuing on with intros, to my right, we got our boys, Big Boy Steel.
Big boy Steel with the enchanted blade of Mercury here.
Yeah.
And just out here with the boys celebrating. Well, not celebrating, but
That's
you're on Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah,
So that's it. Big O.
There you go. Still here.
Still here, chilling.
Doing the news.
Need a chilla?
We
You do, huh? I can see it in your eyes, bro. It's gonna fucking feed you, bro. We're gonna pay you enough. And then over to our left, Sam the boy.
Martin.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
All right, I
got.
gotta say something on episode 3 that episode 3 just dropped today. Your intro was by far my I was like, all right, introduce yourself, and then you're like, hey guys, welcome back.
Back. You weren't even here.
That's what's so funny with you too, because I was like, all right, those expectations, I was gonna be in those first two. I wasn't there.
Since I'm editing
So,
it, I kid you not, I watched that shit like 6 times because it made me laugh so hard. And Karen would walk in and she'd be like, what are you laughing? And I was like, it's the shit that we say.
bro. It's fucking out of the top now.
And then we have
outrageous things.
our generous host here.
Welcome to my home. This is my living room, and these are my friends. And we're gonna be talking about sports today.
Yeah, I'm honored to be his friend. Yeah. Playoffs are in full swing. This is what week 1 since the Lakers lost. I'm still breathing.
It's only been a week.
Has it?
I don't
I
know.
feel like it's been like
Fuck off.
It feels like in a century,
Tragic.
to be honest. I don't remember.
Because we're already gone into game 4 of the Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yankees? It's gotta be.
I mean, we're in game 4 for basically everything now.
Yeah, so that's about a week's worth of games. A week
2
or two.
weeks. They take a while between the rounds.
It feels like a week and it feels like a year, and the pain's still there. But let's move on from the Lakers because they're not in the playoffs. Let's talk about everybody else that's in there right now. Who won yesterday?
Wait, who won yesterday from what?
The games. What were the games? You're the one that's been more on it.
It was the Knickerbockers.
Yeah, the Knicks, and then
the Celtics won. And I think
didn't the Pacers win last game?
I know the Celtics for sure played yesterday and they won
So
yesterday.
the Mavs won yesterday too. Damn.
I just want to point out that for our group chat, nobody was like happy or excited
Yesterday
or
I watched
sad or
basketball.
anything about
That's
this.
yesterday.
Yeah, nobody gave a shit about basketball yesterday.
Whenever Celtics Cavs is like the least interesting fucking series.
Well, we don't care. Yeah, we don't want to.
So
we don't even want to acknowledge their existence. To be honest.
But the Mavs game, I heard it was really good. Anybody?
Yeah,
watch
apparently
that?
Kyrie
I
got
didn't
like a
catch that.
layup at the end. It's like an ice to ice it.
The
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, the Mavs game was definitely more interesting.
I watched the last quarter of that game.
You watched the last
I think
quarter.
Kyrie popped off.
Luka Doncic. What the team? They actually
Kyrie is so clutch.
Yeah,
Like
The fucking wizard.
like Luka is so happy to have him. Like it's like whenever Luka like it gets down to like the last minutes, he's
Like Kyrie.
he just lets Kyrie do it.
Mhm.
You know? And most likely like Kyrie's gonna make a good play and probably give it back to Luka anyway. So it's like
Yeah, what you have to say now?
Oh no, I was just gonna contribute to what he was gonna say. It was just like it's been close games like between those two. I think it's been really good that series because like they go neck and neck every quarter, and it's been showing up for both of them. That first game, you can kind of tell it was kind of like a statement game from the young OKC team.
Yeah.
But after that, the Mavs are like, okay, we can't just go in there and just win this.
No,
we gotta
OKC
show them
came-
every game.
the Mavs
They can-
are like gelling at like the right time.
Yeah.
Like they pretty much got a new team the second half after the trade deadline.
Yeah.
And honestly, PJ Washington is starting to kind of pop off for them. And if he could keep it up, like that's like 3 primaries, like 20 plus scores.
Yeah. Hey, you love to see it because the Mavs on paper looked good. They don't kind of rocky in the beginning, and then now they're starting to pick it up like how you said, like
Well,
exactly the right time.
they have PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford now.
Yeah.
And they've been.
Then
like,
let's
they've
not
been really
dismiss
good minutes.
the young crew too. OKC. Let's admit it. Everybody written them out. Well, not written them out, but we were thinking.
Your
Let's
expectations
play
are low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Young.
Because I think
This is their biggest test. I
Yeah.
think.
which is crazy because they came in as a 1 seed.
Mhm.
So like,
Yeah.
isn't it to be expected with them?
It should be expected.
Yeah. But I think it's because they're really young.
Yeah.
And the experience and just showing
Yeah, it's
out.
like they're the 1 seed, but they don't really have any playoff deep
Yeah.
playoff runs.
No, they don't.
So like against the Pelicans, like you can see them like sweeping them. But against like the Dallas Mavericks with Luka and Kyrie,
Mhm.
when you have Kyrie with like championship, like
Yeah, I agree. Under LeBron's wing and everything. So
and honestly, Kyrie's been the one that's like for those games, those close games that they've won. Like it's been Kyrie who's been like
Yeah, he takes over.
those.
all you have to do is let them
Mr.
Mr.
Yeah, no, because think about it. When they came back 3-1, LeBron was giving Kyrie the ball, like at the end, to make the big shots and all that stuff. And that's what LeBron did, is show Kyrie. And, Kyrie went through his little bump on the road with maturity, but he
Yeah.
figured it out now. Like he's really showing it now.
I just think he's in a really good situation over there in Dallas. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
um,
Q,
Mark
got
Cuban,
paid,
Cuban,
got paid, yeah, Q.
Too much controversy over at the
He might not leave.
Yeah.
He might not even come to
Yeah.
Lakers because of Mark Cuban.
yeah,
He already got paid too, so
It's like how Steve Ballmer treats Kawhi.
yeah.
just loves
Hey,
it.
I'm not leaving that.
Yeah, get the paper,
This is big.
get that Microsoft money. Yeah.
Does he grab his thighs and shake them?
Yeah.
Make sure he's all right and everything.
He's the reason why Kawhi's got diabetes.
Yeah, he's getting taken care of over there in that new shitty dome that I see every time. I still love that old shout out to that old dude that would not sell to the Clippers. I fucking love that little house. Every time I pass by, I'll just like, you fuck dog.
Fuck the Clippers.
Like, hold out like up, bro.
They build a whole concrete wall like around it. And you see it.
He's making like a Laker house.
Yeah.
Is he a Laker fan?
No, I don't think he's a Laker.
Or he's
I
just
think
fucking
he's
some
a
old guy.
That'd be
Like,
funny.
This is
Just
my
a
shit.
Laker.
That's what I was like. If I had the money, I'd pay that dude. Be like, hey, let me Laker this bitch out. Like, it's all on my
Fuck
dime.
no.
I'll figure it
He
out.
wouldn't even move for the Clippers. What do you mean?
Yeah. No, but for the Lakers, maybe I'll just be like, look, I don't want you to move. I just want to decorate your house for one day.
For a day.
And that's it. And then I'll be out. And
That's the guy setting some roots.
I mean, yeah. But I'm not asking him to uproot himself. The Clippers did. See how classless they are? I'm just asking him
I
that.
mean, I'll tell
They were trying to
They'll be in a place in the Palisades or in Beverly Hills and call it even.
Yeah.
If they don't want to do it,
I know.
then I'm not leaving.
Hey, set me up for the rest of my life. How about that?
Well, what's
See,
the
like
other game?
I know he got the money for it, so it's like
You can literally give me $1 billion. I know you can afford it.
it's like you want this.
A billion?
This is what I need.
Yeah,
I know you can give it to me.
Or the spot.
I'll take a minute. I'll take a minute.
Hell yeah.
It's simple. The choice is simple.
It's the only spot you asking me to move.
True.
So like, you want me to fuck off? I'll fuck off for like $1 billion.
for $1 billion,
I'll fuck, right?
I'll never talk to
You'll
nobody
never
ever
see.
again.
You'll never see.
Yeah,
my
no,
face
well, the
again.
old man did not budge. He was like, fuck that.
So they probably gave him a shitty deal.
Nah, to be that stubborn, you move up a couple notches, like couple commas too.
Like how much though?
Like, think about how much houses are going for right now.
And
then-
What was the final offer to him?
I don't know, but I have to figure that it has to be up in the middle.
mills.
Yeah,
I need some
minimum.
research on that.
Yeah,
I want to know.
we do need to know. We'll interview. We'll bring the old man to the podcast. Be like, ¿Por qué señor no quería? If he speaks Spanish or whatever it is, we'll figure it out.
I know, we just Clippers.
Well, los Lakers sí se los doy.
He's
Se
like,
los doy gratis.
He's like, here, hold on. I'll be right back. He goes to the back closet and pulls out a fucking Kobe jersey. Like, yo, for you.
Dude, imagine he's toxic. He's like, ¿ese Jerry Boss? Me gustó ese güey. Con todas las jóvenes. Con todas las jóvenes. Ese es mi güey. Yeah, mean way. But yeah, what's the other game going on in the East? We talked about Pacers next. They're going off.
Pacers.
That's an interesting game.
The way New York reacts to everything, bro, they're just like, yo, fuck that fucking dude. I fuck him up every day of the week, bro. He ain't got shit on me.
Bro, you can suck my dick. That's just the vibe over there. Did you guys hear what Uncle Chuck said recently in New York?
No.
He was just like, fuck New York. He was like, oh, you guys think you guys are like the best, the cream pie is the top and shit. And
That's
then,
what he said. You're fine.
no, he didn't, but he said the cream of the top and shit. And then, then he started talking about the food there. It's the vibe I get from the place, dog. It's Hispanic here.
Cream pie.
It's the cream pie.
That's why you're the dad on this.
All he thinks about is the pies, man.
That's facts, bro. Like,
Uncle Chuck, man.
you're using protection? I don't think so. But yeah, Uncle Jeff started listing all the fucking food over there. Then he's kind of changed his mind, like the conversation about New York. Just like,
His back
so
started
pizza,
getting bigger.
and he was like street meat, and then shag, shag, yeah, the street. She's a legend out there. He's like, have you had the street meat from G's?
It's
The cream pie of New York.
The cream pie store next door.
You remember that picture a long time ago from that billboard I saw? It was basically a guy promoting his pies, and then it just said like, our cream pies are the best or some shit. And it was legit a billboard, and I passed that shit like 3 times, and every fucking time I thought of fucking cheese.
That's
I was like, what kind of branding is that? But yeah,
it's just
You
one of the
remember
best
it?
pies.
yeah, and I still have the picture.
You're like Dave.
That would probably be
I
the
remember that place.
It's just
That-
one of the best pies.
yeah, that would probably be the fucking picture at the end of the episode. To be honest with you,
You gotta find that
I
post.
gotta find that shit. But yeah, so playoffs full swing.
You
We're
can
trying to
take
get
part
back
in
to
this game.
photo. How's that
That's
going?
That's what I
You
was thinking.
I've done it better.
You almost a Cancun trip, PS5.
I mean, me too.
He
I was
said me
like-
too.
I was like,
We all get it.
Yeah,
I'm like that little kid from The Incredibles, dude. What are you waiting for? Something incredible to happen.
Something amazing, I guess. Yeah, me too. That's what we're all waiting for. That
I'm just incredible now.
playoffs in basketball, pretty much full swing. But another thing that dropped, the MVP.
Mm.
Boo!
Nah,
Boo that man!
I'm just kidding.
Boo that man!
It was mixed opinions.
SGA got robbed.
Who's MVP?
Jokic again.
You just found out right now?
I did.
We dropped it in the chat.
Live reaction.
This shows that you don't pay attention.
You don't be looking at it.
No, I
You don't be
do.
looking at it.
I do. But like,
Fuck,
because there's times where I can't literally look at my phone and then I come back, it's like 150 deep.
So I read all 150.
You have a computer that you can.
I do.
You have a computer, you can like scroll down and look at them.
No, I look at all of them. All you guys' messages are important to me, but I guess.
There we go.
Yeah.
I scroll to see if there's like pictures or something, and if I don't see anything like crazy, I'll just like have to go
You
to the
kidding
bottom
me?
of
Reading
it.
all of them shit?
Yeah.
I'll just get context clues on what's going on.
I scroll for pictures. Yeah, I need pictures.
He's all
But
right.
yeah, SGA got robbed. SGA got robbed. Not one vote for Anthony Davis, which is bullshit. I mean, we are Laker fans, so
He's a
yeah.
two-way player. Two-way
Two-way
player.
player.
Player of the year.
The best two-way player.
It is true.
That's just because we
I'm
get no
trying to
respect because
think
we
of
can't
who's
beat the
better.
Nuggets.
The only one I can
Defensive
see.
player of the year. You got defense.
Defensive player of the year?
It was fucking
Who?
Goldberg.
You know, it was Gobert.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Gobert. Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
Gobert's defense is pretty good though. Don't.
Yes, but I just.
Yeah,
He's
not
like
Kobe.
Cat, like, I just. I'm
He's
saying
like-
He started COVID. Hey, he doesn't start COVID. Lakers mind their
I mean, it sounds like, but I'm not.
Sounds like he's an ally to me.
It was Rudy.
You guys seen that thing where
Sounds
it's
like
like
a pair
Anthony
of
Edwards?
AD.
Anthony Edwards is so good. They just
Yeah.
got me rooting for Rudy Gobert.
I literally was about to agree with that. Yeah,
And I'm going for the Wolves.
when I saw that, I was
Players
like,
that do like a couple of things like really good, but like
Mhm.
character, like you can't sell those teams.
No.
no.
Like you put Rudy Gobert with AD, we win a chip.
Do we need that?
Cap.
No, I'm not I'm not saying I'm not saying we have to go get him.
That's
but I'm
a
just saying
Gasol
like,
lineup.
All right,
Yeah,
here's the thing with that scenario is that we would lock down in the paint, so
We're giving up threes
Yes.
all
we
day.
beat the Nuggets.
we've been giving them threes all day.
Yeah, giving up threes all
But
day.
who's shooting the three? D'Lo?
Fuck off.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
have Austin too.
Bro,
Yeah,
I trust
Who
Austin.
else though? You can't just
I'll need a
have AR.
scorer, dude.
Yeah, I think
I trust Austin to be that player.
I think Braun, AR, Rui, AD, and Gobert,
Bron, AD,
Chip.
Rudy.
easy chip.
That's a really big ass
That's a
squad.
weird. That's a
It
weird.
is.
Yeah.
That's a weirdly
That's a
long
big-
ass squad.
And then look at all the good teams. They
There's
got
no-
big ass squad.
No, they don't. Bro, like
I
they're
mean,
they're not
have you
they're
seen the
longer.
Nuggets?
All right.
Like the
Have
bro,
you
the
seen
Nuggets.
the
What's it?
Alright.
What's the
Have
name?
you
What?
seen the Mavs?
Like the only big person
And-
on
and
the team is
OKC.
the only big person on the team is Jokic.
No, it's
No,
Jokic,
no,
Aaron
no,
Gordon
Aaron
too.
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon's like
KCP.
strong.
Yeah, that Michael
No, Aaron
Jordan
Gordon is
is
strong.
really
He's not big like
Well,
Jokic
we're watching different games there because we got our ass handed to.
because he's.
Michael Porter Jr. is almost 7 foot.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
that,
dude.
when I'm saying big, you're talking about adding Big Cat and Rudy. Those are like.
Well, I'm
No,
not-
no,
I'm
not
not saying
Cat.
Cat.
Just
I'm
Rudy.
not
Oh, okay.
Just Rudy.
Okay.
We only take one toxic guy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't need Cat.
I don't think LA will like Cat, and I don't think Cat would like it here either. You'd be getting shit on a lot. He wouldn't. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Too
man?
much.
Cat
He
and
would break
AD
you.
are like the same build, but AD is like
Yeah.
Cat and like has to be.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like there's no point in
AD
having
is
that on the
like
team.
the top of that.
Yeah, but
It's like I will say this though.
what would you say?
Cat is a like a more of a primary 3-point shooter center kind of.
Yeah, Cat does again.
But you know what else is too?
Yeah.
He's not like a post up like Paul Gasol.
Jokic
different.
is something else.
I mean,
though.
Cat's
Still
good.
crazy.
He's just not AD.
Yeah, he's just not AD.
No, but
AD got more in his repertoire.
His
He
boy
really
is
does.
bag.
He got more tricks in his bag.
Beat.
So we appreciate AD, the best 2-way player in the league.
and that's why he should have gotten a vote. Should have gotten
at least a vote.
A little vote. Just a little vote. Third place? Come on.
Recognition and understand that this motherfucker carries this team day in and day out.
Yeah, the way that everybody was shitting on him like the last couple of years because of his availability.
Yeah,
He has been healthy the past 2
I'm just
years.
glad he got shitted on by Jamal Murray like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Too.
Yeah,
Like last play.
Hey, our future coach, the YouTube guy, he broke it down. LeBron did the switch. LeBron was
saying.
on it. Should have been LeBron.
Like, AD can do a lot, right? But he can't do everything.
Yeah.
He can't hold everybody's fucking hand. You know?
Mhm.
Sometimes you just gotta fucking dig deep, handle your fucking player. Why does AD have to cover the point guard?
They got to get Rui to step out on defense because he's got the Kawhi body to do it.
He's got length.
Rui had to pick it up
He's
on
just-
offense
Yeah.
this last series.
Well, it's because since like we don't have they had a bigger team than us. Like
Yeah.
they had him and AD like, and pretty much working
could've
on
been
all the
bigger.
big guys.
Mhm.
Like what we needed was AR, D'Lo, and them to be consistent because they're the more of the free shooters.
Yeah.
But they both were kind of off and on. D'Lo more especially.
Yeah. And then one thing we got to bring up with the Laker news is covered.
Robert Pork, he's
Fired.
gone.
We're getting
Fired. I was like, nothing wrong with him as a person. He's just a terrible schemer, bro. You just gotta learn something. Gotta go hit the fucking film room and look at the game.
He just doesn't rally the troops.
No.
His pockets are too fucking warm.
Championship team.
Like pockets are too
See,
small.
he was trying to figure out what it was made out of.
Like I was watching Jason Kidd
Mhm.
like yelling and screaming like on the
Yeah.
court. Like you want a coach that's like engaged and like trying
Yeah,
to
this dude was. I mean, he was the fucking Kevin Smith with his hands in his pockets.
silent ball.
He's silent Bob.
Like LeBron break the huddle.
It was like LeBron's just like, what the fuck?
We haven't even talked about the play yet.
He was like, but I'm trying to figure out, is this silk or cotton? No.
No.
Hand in pockets, we're used to like Phil Jacksons, the Pat Rileys, all those big time coaches that we had
Not
that
even that. It's just
inspired too.
I
Like,
advocate bringing back, head coaches wearing suits on the sideline
Mhm.
instead of wearing like these fucking
Fucking
sweatpants.
sweats.
Yeah, that you can just hold your fucking hands in your pockets for 45 minutes.
See, I don't mind the two whatever. It's just attitude, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
I agree with that.
It's more like I want to be here. I'm contributing. That's my reason. I'm not just here just to pick up a check.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
it's like too much. It could be like, all right, fuck. I'm just watching the game like a fan. Like, bitch, no. You're supposed to be scheming out here. Like, oh shit, I don't know what to do with Jokic. Figure it out. Throw somebody else out there. What the fuck do you mean you can't do anything else? It was like, that's not the attitude I want from a coach.
Yeah.
Did he play?
I think it's just more. Yeah, he did play. With that, I would like to think he was trying to figure it out, but he just didn't show it or didn't seem to have the urgency, like the attitude of kind of be like inspired, like how we said.
I will admit that she was saying that our shooters weren't shooting, right? They were too many of the times I would see them passive shots or do anything else, right? And give up fucking plays on
Deep balls.
on easy plays where we should have just like, you make the easy layups, you make the easy shots, right? But too many times we'll see them throw the ball away, try to give it up to Rui in the corner when he's cold as shit, or D'Lo holding onto the ball for 20 fucking seconds, only to give it up to LeBron in the last 5, and then LeBron tries to drive in.
Like urgently, yeah. Too many times it was like that.
Why did it feel like we needed to be urgent on every play like that?
Mhm.
You know, it's not like we were catching the Nuggets off guard. They were ready for us on every play.
Yeah.
So that hurt us a lot in terms of just like, all right, we didn't know what the fuck to do, you know, and that comes down to coach, right? Nothing wrong with him, right? But you got to be able to relay guys information. I'm watching the game. We're playing the game. This is where we can connect.
Yeah, because he is a former player, so I would like to think that he knows what to do with scheme wise. But it was just, I just feel more it's like the body language. Like when you kind of see him there, just kind of like look defeated. You get the D'Lo situation where he's just like on the sideline on the phone eating or something, like disengaged.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to give your players like the opportunity to grow.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like he benched Austin and Rui like really early in the season,
Yeah, that fucked us up.
and it was like it was so early to start doing stuff like that. Like he benched him and like it's kind of like it stunted like what their role is for this team. You know, because like it just puts everybody in confusion because it's like, okay, well, what lineup are you doing? Are you gonna keep Torian Prince and Cam Reddish in the lineup all the time?
Mm-hmm. Torian played more than he should have.
Like
I think he played all right. It was the Cam Reddish early on.
It was Ham's fault that he used Prince as a crutch so much. You know, it wasn't necessary. It was like Prince. The whole reason we brought him along was to be that sixth man.
The wing.
You know, like to be that backup to Vando or something. Unfortunate that it was Vando that went down, right? And he couldn't be that starter that we wanted him to be, right? We were hoping that Vando would have taken that leap in shooting, right? That's something that he has to work hard on especially now in this offseason, working, I mean, obviously the best you can on your health, and then second on that shooting. You know, give us an opportunity for you not to be like, all right, so if you're like running up too much on the floor, figure it out. Like, all right, I can post up, shoot this shot real quick, or pass it up, or something.
We know what he brings defensively, and it's always great. But we need more on offense, obviously, just a little bit more because I do believe in role players. Yeah. So I do believe that some players are meant to be defensively, 3D.
Prince is perfect too. I will admit, Prince is perfect for what we want. You know, and so we just got to get somebody who can put him in the position to thrive.
Tell our boys to succeed because that's just Laker expectations. But
I just thought about like, do you think that's because like why you don't have a lot of superstars? I think for basketball, it's like a lot of ego in it.
It is. Partially, it's a lot because it's like, man, that's why you don't have like just a team
players have to buy in.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like what happened with the Nets when they had.
Yeah, no, they rebelled against that GM and the president too. Yeah. Then Steve Nash as the head coach.
The vibes are wrong.
If you think about it, like Rui and AR both got extensions over the summer, and then you come in and you go bench. Like you go bench. Like
it's gonna fuck with you.
Like it fucks with the whole like what the fuck was all this for? Like what am I?
And then like you're already getting paid. It was like you're already getting paid. So
like how do you buy in after that? It's like it's just like you're not buying into me and you just paid me. So like what do you? Like you lose the direction of where you want to go. And I think Ham like kind of like strained it in the beginning, and then like had he started that lineup from this jump, like we might have had a better record. We might not have even have
to. Build momentum, gradually grow.
We probably wouldn't have had to play the Nuggets like in the first round. You know, you could have had a higher seed.
Yeah, probably up to 6, 7.
Instead we had to like just have to go to the play-in again like we did last year.
Yeah.
Then it's just like by then by like the last like month we were using the deadline of the whole time. It was like
after the All-Star break, right?
And it's just like that already feels like too late. Like
already too deep.
You can't do that. Like in that lineup, like we had those players all year. Like Rui was out for a little bit for some like really just odd like weird injuries like how when AD gets hurt. It's always
the poke in the eye kind of thing. That's what we saw with the
usually shoulder over the year, the course of the season.
But they was like there was like a whole 2 months of like they had all of the first 2 months they had all of that whole team and they just weren't using that lineup.
All right, let me ask this. Well, so moving on from now, rising from the ashes, right, as we will, right? Who do you guys excited for to be the coach? Are we excited to pick up JJ?
Yeah.
You know, as being the
I'm all in for it.
Like,
did you guys see? Are you guys watching their podcast, LeBron and?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
I saw how recently that JJ called him out, like several times already too, to LeBron. Like first time was because LeBron was about to be like, "Oh, I don't watch my highlights," and then JJ was like, "Come on, bro. Come on."
There's no way. There's no way.
He was like, especially when you're in a slump.
Yeah,
you go and check out
you're looking at
what you're doing. And then LeBron was just like, oh. And then the second time around was in the playoffs. LeBron was starting to complain about the officials. And JJ was just like, you had the most free throws in the whole series. So, like,
what are you complaining about?
Yeah, what are you complaining about? And that's cool to see.
That's
like those little things, accountability. That you see him, and he's a former player.
And then, exactly, like with JJ, I was like, he's a former player, but he was a former player on championship teams.
I mean,
and
Ty Lue was also a former player.
Yeah, he won a ring.
It worked with
We should have paid Ty Lue during that time we had that
Got stepped
chance.
over by AI.
Bro,
That's his most famous moment in life.
Maybe that's what
unfortunately, but
didn't allow him
I
to
didn't see
be a
one
coach.
shit with LeBron as a coach, so you got that.
that should be so funny too because he had the same thing with like the same stigma with LeBron, where like Ty Lue would drop a play on the clipboard, and instead it's like a drawing of him and LeBron. It's like, look at this drawing of LeBron. It's just like that's just what LeBron is, what brings to it. But
Yeah, I'm for JJ.
Except for
JJ definitely.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Eric's supposed to avoid it, but I think that's because I'm more Pat Riley, like that presence there that he would.
You can't disrespectful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who do you want as a Laker coach?
Honestly, I'd be happy with JJ, but it's rare that you get reunions, but I would be happy if we got Vogel back. Obviously, like it would be like kind of. I don't think it would be too out of the ordinary to just reach out again, but I think at this point, I don't know if Vogel would want to come back.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to ask.
But I mean, I'd be okay with Vogel and JJ.
Yeah, because he has a really high IQ. He won a Duke.
Yeah.
Really good player. Celebrated. And sure, yeah, he didn't win a ring, but
He's been
up there.
high caliber teams that's been that.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But he's got the brain for it. If you can go toe to toe against Braun on a podcast, I think you're qualified. You're qualified to break things down. But yeah, I mean, all in favor for JJ. But I mean, what do you got a favorite? Or you just don't give a fuck? You just want them to win.
I'm on the same boat, bro.
We're
all on the JJ boat, bro. I ain't got shit else to add to it.
Yeah. Basically, are we hiring a temporary coach or a long-term coach?
Let me give my 2 cents on this because I feel like I'm ready to explode. Basically, it's like, well, like you said, right? Are we appeasing to LeBron, right? Or are we appeasing to the Lakers, right? Like, what do we want as the coaching or like our identity as a team, right? And I want our identity to stick post LeBron, right? I don't want somebody who's just gonna be LeBron's coach, you know? As much as we love LeBron here, it's just like I don't think that's the positive route of winning a championship route.
He's not just a player.
Yeah,
It should be in the best interest of the team.
Yeah,
And
so
it
it's
should be
just
long-term planning.
yeah, it's like because like who knows? What if post LeBron we're just like, well, fuck, like JJ doesn't do fuck for us, you know? That's what kind of worries me, you know, because he is a rookie. You know, this isn't like we're bringing somebody.
But you do have to give him some time because he is a first-time coach. Technically, we do have to be patient with a guy like that.
Like basically, how long is the leash for our new coach? You know,
If it's someone like JJ, it's got to be like 4 years or something.
You want to give him 4?
But if
LeBron
because he still has to learn how to be a head coach and do all those things too.
I mean, like, you can still hire someone.
You don't get somebody who's a new head coach.
You can still have high expectations.
Yeah, you can.
Like, he still has to be competitive. Like, you have to be more than just competitive. Like him, like, he had us competitive, but like every time we've lost, it's been either a sweep or we've only won one game. Like, he hasn't figured out. Like, he's being outcoached twice, and like that's all on him. Like.
Yeah,
So like, we have to be more than just competitive, like, because we're making it and we're just getting like
I'm just telling
like ran through, you know, like we ran through the playoffs last year, but when we got to the Nuggets, we got swept.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's why I want the Lakers to be serious about the identity that comes next. Not just throw a big name in there and just hope it fits. Because
If
it is
a big name, like we get a former head coach or like,
because
we get Phil Jackson, but for some reason, but like a coach like that, it would be feels like a LeBron. When LeBron's not here,
because coaching talent right now dry as hell.
Yeah.
Ty Lue we're getting cut by the Clippers because they don't want to let him go because they knew we wanted him.
But even if we get JJ, like we getting JJ because LeBron?
Yes.
Really?
JJ is more LeBron and post.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he would be.
We're getting JJ because we want to keep him.
So you would only keep JJ for 2 years. This is a 2-year contract with JJ.
I mean, that's what it would basically
If
feel.
LeBron wants him for 1 year, you take whoever LeBron wants for his year.
For what?
Exactly. That's the hard question.
AD's
the best player.
Even AD, but AD and LeBron both are gonna be together.
I get it, but
Like, right with JJ.
but doing this,
Because-
LeBron's been with the team what 4 years
Because
now.
they're both were probably the primary reasons why him got actually fired already. Like they both were over it, you know. So
I
they need to get a coach as both of them want.
Did they not want him? Who hired? Was this?
This seems like that seemed like a Laker, Pelinka hire.
Yeah,
That was a Belated
fired.
Because I do think that you shouldn't fully go by LeBron's word either. Because if he would have had it his way in Miami, Pat Riley would have been the coach.
Right, well, you think about this, like
You kinda-
hypothetically speaking, like they're the ones who get rid of him. I'm sure they're gonna be the reasons, the big reasons on who they pick.
Mhm.
And if you like go against LeBron, and LeBron could just be like, well, I'm gonna just leave. Like, he could leave if we hire somebody that.
And that's what he's waiting for right now.
Because this is gonna be like his last couple of years, so he wants like a lot of this is gonna be on his terms. Like he's one of the greatest basketball players.
Because right now he has a player option, right? It's not a team option.
Yep, it's a player option.
Yeah, the Lakers are gonna do whatever he says. Like if he hires one person for this year and they do horrible and wants to fire them, they're gonna fire him.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's why I want somebody who sticks.
it's gonna be
like
LeBron's show until LeBron, finally commits to stop playing.
After.
And he hasn't given a.
I just
He just has the contract, but he hasn't confirmed that that's the end.
I just think that the next coach needs to like produce results. You know, win a couple series like
You love that.
like
You can't do
that's
that.
the thing. Like if you go, even if you don't make it to the finals 2 years in a row, you get into the conference finals twice. You get an extension. At least that's what I would hope.
Like I'll grade him for like the one seed we end up getting in the.
I have a name to throw out.
But before we get there, we're gonna run out of time pretty soon. But my question to you, and we'll get back to you right now. What are you looking at? Like the same question that Steele said. How many years would you give a new coach?
I don't think LeBron goes to 3 years.
I could see him go 3. If in his last couple of years he accepts a reduced role, he
But
definitely
that-
can extend.
I mean, we were just talking about ego. I don't think he would like accept the reduced role, especially he's almost 40. He's
You might be
that Tom
surprised.
Brady ego.
But he could also be a really good team player.
Would you ever have Tom Brady as a
example,
backup?
In
If
Miami,
he wanted
he
to.
kind of deferred to D Wade sometimes when he knew he
I
had
don't think he
to.
would want him.
In Cleveland, he did the same thing. I don't think he would fully do that, but all I'm saying is reduced role as in like less minutes. You don't have to play as much minutes. You can still start. You can still be the leader per se, but LeBron's always going to be LeBron in that status. Just let's not have many more miles on the wheels. We can say
That's not up to us.
But then you have to
high
pay,
mileage
you have to
ride.
pay LeBron. Yeah, and then it's not like you're paying for the minutes; you're paying LeBron.
I mean, that's up to him. It's up to him whether he wants to.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, if he wanted to, he could.
The summer is all about appeasing LeBron. That's all I know.
Well, yeah, because he's still
It's
showing
always about a piece of the
Sure.
So as soon as we got him,
So as soon as that.
every year we were
So-
just
Whatever
like,
contract you want to be doing.
Yeah, so,
we knew what we were getting into.
Yeah.
about him.
I mean, now that we're in his like twilight years now, or whatever, right? The later years, right? It's like so the coach that I want to name drop right now is the assistant coach for the Timberwolves, Micah Nori.
I think I saw his name pop up.
Yeah, he's been popping up a couple times, and I can kind of see why, right? It's like he builds identities for their teams. I mean, he's been a part of the identities for those teams, and I like that they go bigger and more efficient in terms of just like being where they're at right now. And it's just the piece to tie it all together, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, obviously we don't have but we have LeBron.
No,
So-
we still have good we still have good ingredients. We need the right chef.
Exactly.
That's
So
just all we
I feel like maybe he can get cooking here.
More
You know,
yards, more.
I mean, I could totally see that.
I would
love
say
that.
move LeBron a point. Just fucking embrace it.
He's
No, because he still labels himself as a forward and all this stuff. I'm just like, just go to the fucking point, and then AR can be a shooter. No, because think about it. If he goes against other point guards, I'm also thinking about defensive matchup. He's just way bigger than all the other point guards.
LeBron is
Hey, you know what? You know where that experiment worked? 2K. We know how that actually is. I turned the Lakers around on that shit. Wait, I would move him to point and then just let the younger dudes do all the running for you. All you gotta do is
It's true. But when you're pointing, your minutes aren't reduced.
Right, but he doesn't have to move as much anymore. He doesn't have to put his cape on every time and then just.
As your primary ball handler, you want them moving around all the time.
Like, I
Not
think
just sometimes.
LeBron and AR, I think, to me, are two primary ball handlers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with both of those guys handling the ball.
Because like how he played in Miami, he doesn't play exactly the same, LeBron, but he's still kind of essentially playing like at that point.
Yeah, but he's probably not going to be back.
Wait, what happened?
We're not going to have D'Lo next.
No.
He's gonna go.
He's gonna go where they pay him, and he gets the most opportunity. I don't know. He can get a lot of opportunity.
No, he's gonna get the back too,
right? But we're not gonna pay him what he wants.
That's gonna be at least like
we're getting Christian Wood back though.
And we are, but he wanted to come back.
We are. That's a good.
D'Lo hasn't said anything about wanting to come
I'll
back.
be happy starting Christian Wood over D'Lo.
Point. Me too.
That point.
Let's wrap it up for the day because we're getting close to time.
We didn't have any NFL news, right? No, like big trades, nothing.
I mean,
Zay Jones.
Tyler Boyd.
Hey, we were in talks. Hey, we were in talks with him, G.
I know. I saw it.
I would have
Last
taken it.
thought on Tyler Boyd.
We did. So
Yeah.
fucking tight.
But also the Chargers, they signed Bud Dupree.
Oh, there it is. That's
Yeah,
another
he
one.
was in talks with us too.
Yeah. Oh, to a reunion?
Yeah, but we were being overzealous with that dude. Hey,
Would you want him back
I
though?
want to take him back. Hell yeah, but he wouldn't start.
I'm gonna start. Okay.
You just come off.
He'd be off the bench.
Do you think he starts with the Chargers?
No.
No, he's a rotation.
Rotation.
Because you got Bosa and
Bosa
Mack
and
are
Mack.
down.
I mean, well, what's up with Bosa?
Bosa.
No, if they go down,
more.
then he starts it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they would use Bosa more in just like those first two, right, and then relieve him with Bud. I think that's how it would go. Use him as like
Because
that.
how
Because like Bosa needs like just a little bit of plays off just to rest. Because I think he gets hurt way too often.
yeah,
As far as I know, he's been hurt like.
Yeah, because the trenches, it's hard in there. Like,
I mean, it is.
they're
But
just
his
like-
brother hasn't been hurt as much as he has.
Yeah, but he also has the 49ers rotational deep ass D line.
I mean, there's a story.
Shit. Yeah.
But-
and you still want more, bitch.
Yeah,
That's my problem.
Why anybody time?
Didn't he just come back from an injury?
Yeah, but he can have another one for all I care.
The last first rounder that got traded, or like a first round player that got traded, was Mika from us. I don't really remember. Oh, no, that's not true. I mean, like a defensive player.
Okay,
Like quarterbacks, yeah.
But like in a pass rusher, yeah, Khalil Mack I think was the last one.
Khalil Mack. But Khalil Mack.
But that was from the. Wasn't that the?
That was a
That
trade,
was,
that was a trade from the Raiders to the
yeah.
Bears.
Raiders to the Bears.
This is a free agent signing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the last big one was Mika, I think.
Mika. Or
I mean, she's-
Roquan?
No, that was a second rounder though.
Oh.
If we're talking about first rounders,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
First rounder. I mean,
He's a defensive player. That's-
what about
Was it
Lawrence?
Bradley Chubb? Was that?
No, Lawrence Sanchez.
No, he was a part of the Tyreek deal.
Oh yeah, he was part of the Tyreek deal.
Oh wait, yeah, Tyreek was the first rounder.
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
I'm trying to think back. We'll come back to that. We'll find out.
We'll
I mean, the NFL's pretty dry right now.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty dry right now, anyway.
Post draft, working minicamp starting, so it's pretty.
I mean, I'm excited.
Oh, stop, friend.
Karen's
Nobody gives a fuck. Why did you get this bitch?
Go.
Shut
AJ
up.
McCarron.
AJ McCarron.
With that on the Sesh'room, it is Mother's Day, and we'll call it a day. AJ McCarron still sucks ass, and we bid you guys
He's gonna lead them to the ship.
a happy Mother's Day,
Any team, call him up right now.
and we'll see you next time
Next time.
in the Sesh'room.
Over it
Sesh'room. Get the pens up, boys. Well, I gotta put this guitar on link too.
We're one for AJ McCarron.
Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
We're one for AJ.
Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Came in with a hot take, legends debate. Who is for real and who is a fake? I need the MVP. If we talking about play, gotta have